Hey everybody, it's Wade. Welcome back to In the Gutter. Happy Mother's Day to those of you who had a mother. All right, weekly combo call with a quick explanation. So if you cut vegetables with a mandolin, you know the thing where you slice stuff, it's not a matter of if, it's when. So I encourage you to maybe put the mandolin down unless you use the safety thing, just so you don't have to go to urgent care and find out that they can't handle a wound like that, and then wait to go to the emergency room just to find out that it's like literally nothing you can do except for put a bandage on it. I couldn't have done this myself, but by tomorrow it'll be self-care. So anyway, just be safe out there. Anyway, starting out, Fire and Ice, When Hell Freezes Over, issue number 2 by Joanne Starr and Stephen Byrne with a Dodson's cover. Very cool. This is the continuation of a new body swap story, which is pretty funny. And if you like body swap stuff, it seems to be a genre of itself. I recommend this. I bought the wrong cover of Godzilla vs. X-Men 1. I've been collecting the Joe Bear, was it Joe Bear? The Versus covers that look like boxing posters. This was not the correct one. And I forgot to write down who did this cover, but it's pretty cool, so I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to get the other one next week, and maybe I'll share it with you here. The final episode, sadly, of Greg Weisman's The Spectacular Spider-Man. This one is, Spectacular Spider-Men, plural. This is a Mark Bagley cover, and Greg Weisman wrote it, and Anders Genolette did the interior pencil, so I think I'm having lunch with Greg next week, so I'm going to have him sign my number 1, I think. Daredevil number 21 with a John Romita Jr. cover. This is a Saladin Ahmed story with multiple artists. So this is like, I don't want to spoil it, but it flips back and forth through different, let's call them locations or scenes, and each scene is done by a different set of pencilers and inkers, so it's apropos of its environment. It's very cool. I liked it. Enjoying yet another dark and horrific story. This is the final. Mine is a long, lonesome grave, number 4. This is Justin Jordan and I gotta glare. Man House. Kind of cool. You can't really lose for these indie horror stories. They're all very clever and well drawn and creepy. And they're usually short and mercifully short, as we say. So I enjoyed this one. Sticking with the theme, we have from the True Weird Story imprint from Dark Horse, number 3 of Let This One Be a Devil. James Tynion IV and what is his first name? Steve Fox are co-writers of this book with Peter Kowalski interiors. And this is, again, I think it's based on the Jersey Devil. I don't know that much about the Jersey Devil, but it follows different timelines. It's all tied together, and I'm imagining in the 4th one we'll get a big resolve. But it's cool, very cool. This is the story I'm enjoying a lot, and I hope this gets adapted into something just because it's such a weird, like, sci-fi story. But Phantom Road number 12 from Jeff Lemire and Gabriel Walta, and we'll throw Jordi Belair a shout out. So it's basically an alternate universe that's happening simultaneously, and they flip back and forth through this truck stop, and they're just starting to sort out the pieces by issue 12 of like what's actually happening, and it's we're ready for a left turn, but it's been really cool to follow this. This will probably be better digested as a trade paperback to be read in one shot, the way it's paced, but I've been enjoying it issue by issue. And might I say my favorite read every month is Geiger. So this is number 14. Jeff Johns and Gary Frank. I mean, amazing artwork. I keep saying it. The presentation of this is amazing. The covers are great. The feel of these Ghost Machine books in your hand is one of quality. So if you're going to drop 4 books on a comic book, these are the ones to drop. So much so that I even get the alternate covers, like that one with the Rosie the Riveter homage, and this one is the glowing lady fighting Geiger. So I don't get any of the ratio variants if they still exist, but I try to pick up the multiple covers of this just because each one is really cool. And I feel like I'd have a little FOMO if I didn't grab them all. And we'll wrap it up with the long-awaited release of Invincible Universe, Battle Beast number 1. This one had a bajillion covers, but I was really excited to read this. It did not disappoint. Hope you're watching the Invincible animated series and have read the comics, but this just picks up right where it left off with Robert Kirkman and Ryan Ottley and Annalisa Leone. Top shelf. This was super cool. All right, everybody. have a wonderful rest of your week. And until next time, keep your mind in the gutter.